On September the 19th, it was Independence Day here in St. Kitts and Nevis. It also was my grandmother's birthday. She turned 85 years old and she's from Jamaica. One of her friends took her out for her birthday to eat, and I love to check my heritage periodically for new matches, and I found another person from Jamaica who was listed as my grandmother's second cousin, and their last name was Chin Dash Lee. And my mother told me that Byron Lee, actually the singer from Jamaica, actually was related to my great grandmother, who's my grandmother's mother. And my grandma's mom was white and South Asian, so that's actually East Indian from Jamaica. She's from Jamaica. So also for my heritage, their update of their DNA results, what they gave me was extremely wrong, but their first update before the first one I ever got, it actually matched my genes. Some other people online were saying maybe for mixed people, they don't actually get it right, but other people were saying that even them also got results that actually didn't make any sense to them. Okay, so I also watched the final of the Korean Premier League. I watched the first half of the match. I watched the Guyana Amazon Warriors play Trinbago Knight Riders. I actually thought the score for the Guyanese team actually was too low for real. And I checked the score online and they lost by 12 runs. So they lost in Guyana and playing Trinbago Knight Riders, so the crowd didn't get the win that they wanted. So the CPL was cool to watch. I watched some of the matches and I also watched a lot of the World Athletic Championships. So I saw Jamaica win all those medals, and my grandmother was really happy about it, and also my mom. So genes are very funny. I've seen some people come out looking like a grandparent for real. And I never even realized that would happen before. And then some people said that they carried a baby for 9 months and then the child doesn't look anything like them. So, yeah. In my case, my grandfather was from Nevis and his mother was from Montserrat. And actually, her father was white, so he was like a quarter white and the rest black. And then my grandmother from Jamaica, her father was black and her mother was South Asian and white. She said she knew because some of her mother's siblings had blue eyes and blonde hair. So yeah. So that's cool to know. And then she actually looking at my grandmother, you can't really tell that she's anything other than black, but she's has like a brown color. So maybe somebody can guess that since she's not that dark. Maybe, but from her face you can't really tell anything. And then my father's father was white. He was from St. Kitts, but his genes originally came from St. Bart's in the Caribbean. And then his mother was black. I think she was around 80% black or something. I'm not completely sure, but I know that in her genes she has some white and a little bit of East Indian, which is South Asian. So basically, that's what I know about. What I know about her. And then my father, he came up with a light skin complexion, and then me, my sister, and my brother all have that complexion. But my mother has like a normal like black person complexion. But in her genes, she has the white and the East Indian. So I guess it came out in the children. So that's a really cool thing to know. And I actually think everybody's results are great. I've seen some people, like some white people, say they're upset with the results because they think they're boring and uninteresting. But I actually think that everyone's DNA results are interesting. So that's all I have to talk about today. I hope you have a great day.